Have you ever felt like you're constantly chasing someone else's roadmap? You follow the influencer approved tips, you try the productivity hacks, you plan your schedule and hustle, yet something still feels off. You question everything. Should I post this? Is this good enough? Am I even on the right path? If that sounds familiar, I want you to know you are not broken. You just burned out from following a path that wasn't designed for you. In this video, I'm going to share how learning to trust myself changed everything in business and in life. I'll tell you about the moment I gave up on doing things the right way and started doing things my way, and how that tiny shift transformed my energy, creativity, and impact. Plus, I'll show you how you can start rebuilding your own self trust with the Focus and Follow Through Planner and intuitive tools like Reiki and journaling. By the end of this video, you'll see that you don't have to keep second guessing everything. You can learn to trust yourself again, and it might just be the strategy that changes everything for you too. Let me take you back to the beginning of my screw it era. I was exhausted. I had burned myself out chasing every shiny productivity system, trying to piece together a business that matched what I saw online. I believed that if I just worked harder, followed the rules better, maybe I'd finally make it. But I was getting nowhere, so I snapped. Not in a scary way, but in a powerful, clarifying, I can't do this anymore kind of way. I said screw it and started doing what felt good. I listened to my intuition and let myself play. That's how I ended up embroidering, just for fun. No pressure, no perfect plan, just following the thread of what felt good. Then came an idea: embroidered pendants with potpourri. I hadn't seen anything like it. It felt new and bold and totally mine. I didn't overthink the price. I didn't try to reverse engineer its popularity. I just made them. And people loved them. It felt like magic. But what it really was me. Right when things started gaining momentum, Hurricane Helene came through. My home and my tiny studio space suffered some minor flooding. I'm so thankful that the damage wasn't catastrophic, but it was enough to throw everything off. I just couldn't keep running my handmade business like before. There was cleanup, stress, grief, and deep, deep exhaustion. So I paused, this time without guilt, because I had self trust now. And that's when something incredible happened. I started dreaming bigger, not just of handmade pendants or products, but of a coaching business that helps people on all levels. Energetically with Reiki, practically with self coaching journals and seasonal planning, and soulfully with tools like the Balance and Thrive Starter Kit and Focus and Follow Through Planner. This vision wasn't about what looked good on paper, it was about what felt right in my body. That's how I knew it would work. This journey wasn't perfect. There were plenty of moments where doubt crept in, where I questioned everything, where I wondered if I was just running away from structure or being irresponsible. But every time I got overwhelmed or lost, I had tools. Journaling gave my scattered thoughts a place to land. My prompts helped me figure out what I wanted, what I needed, and what I was afraid of. They made the invisible visible and created space for wisdom from my subconscious to come to the forefront. Reiki helped me feel safe in my body again. It soothed my nervous system when my thoughts felt chaotic. It cleared the emotional baggage for new insights to come through. Lunar and seasonal cycles helped me find my rhythm. I started noticing how certain tasks felt easier during different phases of the moon or times of year. I stopped fighting that and I worked with it. Together, these tools helped me rebuild trust in myself. Not because I got it all right, but because I learned how to listen. Now, one of the biggest fears I had to overcome was that if I wasn't constantly optimizing every second of my time, it was wasting it. If my ideas weren't perfectly marketable, they weren't worth pursuing. That rest meant laziness. This mindset had me chasing every best practice and ignoring what actually lit me up. I'd start projects that didn't inspire me. I'd burn out, give up, and feel guilty for needing a break. It was a vicious cycle I thought I would never escape. But when I leaned into the practices inside the Focus and Follow Through Planner, things like practical journaling prompts, flexible goal setting, and gentle, encouraging check ins, I started noticing something. I didn't need to force follow through anymore. It just happened naturally when my plan felt aligned. When I understood why I was doing what I was doing, when I knew I could come back to the plan anytime without judgment, suddenly taking action felt easy, even joyful. So here's what I want you to know: self trust doesn't mean you never feel fear or doubt, it means you know how to support yourself through it. Now I take days off without guilt. I follow my creative sparks. I build with joy and rest in equal measure. To be clear, I'm not perfect. I still get impatient with my progress. But instead of spiraling, I take a Reiki break, I journal it out, I get clear and move forward. That's the kind of business I run now, and the kind I want to help you build too. If you've been second guessing everything, if you've been chasing productivity hacks but still feel stuck, if you've burned out on trying to do it all perfectly, I want you to try something radical. Trust yourself. Start small, start messy, but just start. Use the journaling prompts in the free Balance and Thrive Starter Kit to explore what your mind, body, and soul are really craving. Try the Reiki session to reconnect with your intuition. Notice what feels easy, what feels good, and what feels like you. Then follow that. Not because a guru said so, but because you said so. Before you go, tell me in the comments, what's one area of your life or business where you want to start trusting yourself more? Now, if there's one thing you take away from this video, let it be this: when you stop trying to get it right and start honoring your own voice, things shift. Business gets lighter, decisions feel clearer, burnout fades, joy returns. Self trust isn't a luxury, it's a strategy. And in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it to move faster in your business with less friction and more flow. You won't want to miss it. Let's go.